Stephen, first of all, commiserations, a tough one to take. How do you feel with the performance and result today?
Goals change football matches, don't they? You're winning 1-0, you go 2-0 up away from home, we sit in and we see the game out. But as soon as we didn't miss that, I give their crowd the ones we missed it, I give their crowd a lift. And you can see we're a team lacking confidence. A midfield runner just runs off like we're not there. So unfortunately people only see what happens on the ball, but if you don't stay with runners for the second goal from a midfield runner and a third one from another runner, then it costs you the game. And from there I was really disappointed in the second half, really disappointed. We made changes to put as many forward thinking players on the pitch as possible to try and chase the game, but they just a little bit more quality than us, and you can see we're a team lacking confidence at the minute.
Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint exactly where the game's won and lost, but we have to talk about that penalty like you so rightly mentioned, because at that moment it really changes everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, I'm not going to nail individual people. As I say, people only remember the penalty miss. There was a runner for the second goal. You go in at half time and you're quite content with that there, and you see it maybe get a break for the second goal away from home. But we've been ill-disciplined stem of runners for the second and third goal. So yeah, the penalty will be highlighted. Goals change games. They score in the stroke of half time. They're on the up, and in a team that's not winning games, which we aren't at the moment, then you can see a lack of confidence.
That organisation that you talk about in staying with runners isn't something you've been used to saying about your team. Is it perhaps just maybe a wee bit leggy, things not maybe going our way that are resulting in these?
It's just a want to do it and a desire to do it. You're just letting people go. So I have to make sure that I put a team in that the first and foremost is going to give absolutely everything to do that, and then we'll worry about the quality after that, because we're in a fight now. We've got 3 games coming up with Livingston, St Mirren and St Johnstone, 3 games that we believe we can win. So the reality is we've played out of last year's top 6. We played 5 of the teams in the first 7 games. That's not an excuse. It's a difficult start. We haven't got the results we wanted. We've got performances at times in the first half, but second half was really disappointing for me. Really disappointing. And I've been very loyal to people, and now it's time for me to make a change.
Yeah, and of course it's been a run of away games. It's back to home, back to Fir Park, and big games coming up, like you sort of mentioned, going into it, feeling a bit of optimism hopefully. Yeah,
it's huge games. Make no mistake about it. It'll probably dictate whether we're in a relegation scrap for the season or whether we're trying to look up the way. So 3 big games. We have to get someone at Livingston. We have to try and we have to go for maximum points in the 3 games and try and kickstart our season. Things haven't gone our way. We can look at number of people to blame, individual errors, but that's not the way I work. We get the boys in again on Monday, and we'll be working even harder to try and turn it around. There's no option for it.
Thanks again for your time, Stephen.
Okay, cheers.